I'm going to go over some high-level migration strategies to get us started. One of the most basic ways of migrating to the cloud is simply to rehost something, and this is sometimes called lift and shift. And it just means that we're going to pick up our applications or our systems, and we're going to move them exactly as is onto a cloud provider. And an example of this might be, I'm going to move my MySQL database to an EC2 instance on AWS. We also have replatform, and sometimes this is called lift and reshape because maybe we're taking advantage of some of the capabilities of the cloud provider. An example of this might be, I'm going to take that same MySQL database, then I'm going to deploy it using RDS MySQL. We can also choose to repurchase. Maybe we're just going to abandon the existing software that we have, and we're going to migrate to a cloud-first application. An example of this might be if we migrate off our legacy on-prem CRM system and we decide to go with Salesforce.com, for example. The most drastic migration is a complete re-architecture, and this is a redesign of our systems in a more cloud-native manner. An example of this might be creating a serverless version of a legacy application. Of course, we can also decide that we don't need these new applications in the future, so we're just going to retire them. And that's just getting rid of them, and we're not going to use it anymore. And we always have the option of doing nothing. We can just decide that I'm going to keep my applications exactly as is, and then we're going to reevaluate sometime in the future. Now, you should probably know some relative trade-offs between these migration strategies. As you might expect, the most benefit and opportunity we're going to realize from a re-architecting migration strategy. And that's going to allow us to maximize the benefit of the cloud features. But that's not always possible. A close second, though, is a replatform. So we can take some of our applications and we can move them to AWS, for example, and we can use some of the features, and that'll help us get some benefit, but it's not so drastic and as expensive as a re-architecture. You'll see these different migration strategies pop up as we talk about different use cases down the road.